Today I finally get around to unboxing this, something I've been working towards for a very long time. It's the 100,000 subscriber award from YouTube. It's a key milestone for any YouTube channel. Now I passed the 100,000 mark back in January, but I've been very busy since then. So only today we're going to get to this and take it out of the box and have a look at what it's all about. We'll put it on the weight scale as well. But I thought I'd take a step back for the new subscribers who may only know me as GP Llama from YouTube. What I'm going to cover today is my background on and off the bike, the channel history, where it all began before YouTube, some of the hurdles along the way, and then we'll get about unboxing it. First up, a little bit about my background in IT and technology. Well, it all started off dialing into bulletin boards when that was cool. Well, it was for me. And burning CDs was a new frontier, which required a SCSI I/O card. Now, if you know any of those words, you're showing your age. Now, I have a degree in computing, which was from quite a few years ago. I have certifications in Cisco, Novell, Sun, Checkpoint, Citrix, and Microsoft. And the majority of the work that I did in IT was networking and networking security. So I've always had an interest in technology and in particular connected technologies. Over to the cycling side of things, and I've always ridden a bike since I could ever remember. Doing laps around the block to get a kilometre, doing more laps to get 10 kilometres to and from school. We were always riding our bikes. 16 years ago, I took up cycling competitively. I did my first D grade race and won that, then on to C grade, on to B grade, and then up into A grade elite, where it took a few years for me to find my feet, so to speak, in A grade up against the fasts. I then spent a number of years chasing races all over the state, interstate, and even over in Fiji. We did the Tour of Fiji in 2014. That was a lot of fun. Throughout those years, I focused primarily on time trials or multi-stage races that obviously had a time trial in them as well. I know with clubs and age group tours, and I did all right in a few criteriums and events on the track. Now, I've kept a record of all of my results over on gpllama.com, mainly for myself because we did a lot of traveling and a lot of racing. The results so far ended up with 15 national age group championship titles, 29 state age group championship titles, and that was across road, TT, criterium, and a number of disciplines on the track. Throughout my racing days, I was always using some kind of technology to record what I was doing, to analyze the numbers, and to help me go faster. Starting off, I think, with the most technical thing that I had early on, which was a Polar 725 heart rate monitor on the front of the bars, through to my first power meter, which was a PowerTap wired hub, which had some real obscure issue with it, which ended up getting replaced. So I have been diagnosing tech things for a long time on the bike. So there's the link between my IT world and my competitive cycling world. You can see there's a lot of crossover between the two, which results in this, the GP Llama YouTube channel today. So a bit of channel history and where this all started. Well, it was over on Blogspot with me blogging my race reports and a few equipment reviews and things that I had access to. Then Twitter came along. My Twitter account turned 13 the other day. It's actually a teenager, showing my age again. Facebook came along, Instagram, and then YouTube. And I was pretty late to the YouTube game. I've always had an account, but never uploaded anything like I do today until around mid-2016. And that was inspired by Cycling Maven, who was posting a lot of content about the Melbourne cycling scene, getting people into the races and the equipment and just telling some excellent stories there that encouraged me to get a camera, I guess, and start posting regularly about my bike tech, my racing, my training, and things I was up to. I originally set out to have 60 views per hour on YouTube. That was my goal, that somebody somewhere at any one time would have been watching one of my videos, assuming the watch time was about 60 seconds. This week we surpassed that by 43 times over, so it has been quite busy. Now, as more of a resource or information channel, I've not been without a few hiccups or hurdles along the way. First up being YouTube shutting my channel down at one point. Quick backstory there being that I linked people to a site where you could download YouTube videos as audio and listen to them as a podcast. Apparently the Llama Drives videos, people wanted to listen to those. I helped them out by supplying the URL in the video description, which caused one strike against the channel. It took me a while to figure out what was going on there because you don't get any actual communication from YouTube. When I figured out what it was, I went about changing the 5 or 6 other videos to fix the problem and rectify my issue of linking people to be able to download these videos as audio. They were locked out. YouTube then went 1, 2, 3, you are gone. They shut the channel down. They put a message up encouraging people to unsubscribe. And also they sent out a message to me saying in 48 hours my Gmail account would be removed as well for policy violation. That was it. That was done. The channel was gone. I sent out a little, well, we're done here on the social media. And within a few hours, the account was restored. How about that? So even YouTube shut me down for what was technically a violation, but was a horrible process having to go through that. And then there was Peloton, who attempted to sue me for using the word Peloton. That was interesting. So while there's always something interesting happening in the background on the administration side of things, I've continued to publish content that's in line with what this channel has always been about. And that has been helping people have a better experience on the bike, indoors and out, helping them maybe solve the problem, update a firmware, better understand the equipment they have to have a better experience with that equipment. Or just as motivation for people to get on the bike and maybe try and aim for those wheels at the top of Alpe Zwift. I don't like the term influencer as such. What you buy is entirely up to you. I'd rather influence companies to make better products in the first place, so whatever you buy should be a good option. Or at least they should deliver what's on the side of the box. And that today is probably the biggest hurdle most companies have in this space. Onto the channel growth. It's been extremely consistent over the years, and I attribute that to the consistency of uploads and being on topic. One major spike that I had for the growth of the channel was over at Eurobike, where Ray grabbed the camera. I stood in front of the Ceramic Speed driven drivetrain concept bike they had there. And that video went crazy. 5 million views, which is still the most viewed video from Eurobike to this day. So indicating that I have a platform here that will get views if something is very, very interesting. And in recent weeks, the content that I've put out, the library of content that I've put out over the years, helping people set up trainers and get on board and understand the technology to ride indoors, has had a massive boost with the current situation in the world. Though there is a little balance in that, as my views and growth has really spiked in the last few weeks, the advertisers and the advertisement revenue on YouTube has dipped way, way down to probably the lowest I've ever seen it. So things have equalized, I guess. C'est la vie. Okay, enough of the talking, time for some unboxing, but I hope that gives a lot of people who may only know me as the YouTube person some background on where I've come from and why I do what I do. Right, unboxing time. Let's get stuck into it. I have no idea where I'll even hang this, but I still want to see what it's all about. Oh, here we go. Are we ready? It's very well packaged. Oh, we have a letter from YouTube. Oh, beautiful. You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You have had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. Yeah, about shutting your channel down. Sorry about that, Llama. We'll try and... No, it goes on and on. It's just a little letter there from the CEO of YouTube. Thank you for that. But, little card here. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement. Another little thank you there from Society Awards, probably the outsourced company who makes this. And here we go. We have it in the box. We will weigh it. Tobias from Rides of Japan, we will check the grams on this. Recognize your team. Okay, there's the box done. Thank you. Box for serving your purpose. Here we go. Marvelous. There we have it. It's very shiny. And presented to GP Llama for passing 100,000 subscribers. It's been, a long time coming, this one. About 3.5 years. We'll have to find somewhere to put this. But now, we have to weigh it. Zeroing the offset. And here we go. 877 grams. Okay. So there it is, one goal ticked off, 100,000 subscribers, and we're shooting towards the next 100,000 pretty fast at the moment. From here, you can expect more of the same. I have a few power meters lined up already to dive into. Hopefully we'll see some smart trainers this year, fingers crossed, but the world has been turned upside down. The Stages smart bike did arrive in the Llama Lab yesterday, so stay tuned for that. And I have a few other things that you'll really want to know about when they're released to the wild, so stay tuned for those. Now on to how you can support the channel and support what I'm up to here. Now first of all, it's all about the views, so if you're viewing this, thank you. That's what it's all about. Next come the comments, the likes, and the subscriptions on YouTube. They help keep things on the ramp up. My channel now has membership options, so if you're viewing this on the web, you can see the join button there. And if you click join, there's a few different options that you can become a member of the GP Llama YouTube channel, and there's a few additional benefits there that you'll see of a few behind the scenes posts. However you choose to support the channel, be it through just the views or right through to memberships, I really do appreciate it. And it is the reason why I'm sitting here unboxing things like this. So from here, it's a big thank you from me, and we'll see you in the next video.